What's good, YouTube? It's your man BG Tech Life, and today we just here talking about this Galaxy Z Fold 4 and the Z Flip 4, guys, and what you guys doing in the end of 2020. You know, we're getting close to that fourth quarter, so I'm just waiting for a couple of y'all to get up in here. I'm gonna share this thing out on Twitter. Me myself, I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do, guys. So we just going, y'all just gonna have to see what I'm going to do. I'm not really like super. I'm not bashing, or I don't want to bash anything, or I want to bash anyone. Excitement, but um, I just want to see how this is going to work out. I want to see what I'm going to do for my channel. I want to do something that I am, you know, I want to do something that I really want to take the tech journey with. I'm more so leaning flip, I think, guys. I haven't jumped on the website and tried to order anything yet. Hey, what's going on, Tech Violet? Let me know if you're in the stream and you want to come through. Let me know for sure. But I haven't done this in a minute, guys. I haven't live streamed in a minute, so excuse me, if I'm not like completely set up or right or don't have my head done type stuff. But it is what it is. So we here, and I'm here, happy to be here. But I just want to know, like, kind of know what y'all thoughts is, like on the Z Fold 4, and I got a special guest with me, brother of mine, Team 100 brother of mine. We got the tech gentleman. Let me go ahead and straighten this up. Okay, there we go. Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good, if I must say.
Yeah, man. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna finish this phone call up, man.
Okay, go ahead, mute yourself.
All
But
right.
yeah, guys. So I'm thinking, the Z Fold floor. I had a Z Fold 3 and a Z Flip 3, and I'm not gonna say, I'm scoring. What up? What's going on? Alan got phone tech at work. My brother, Team 100 brother in here. But okay,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
got the link coming to you. I got the link coming to you. We got a special guest, guys.
All right.
So go ahead, tell us your thoughts, tech gentlemen. While I send this out real quick.
Okay. Yeah. So for one, right now, Samsung site is trash. It is crumbling under the pre-order pressure. But besides that, though, this is a top year, right? Um, the S3. I mean, not the S3, but the Z Flip 3 and the Z Fold 3, design wise, were a big departure from the Z Flip 2 and Z Fold 2. This year they made some minor changes, some quality of life stuff, some aesthetic stuff. Nothing major though. You got the normal upgrade in the processors on the Z Fold. They still got the under display camera on the inside, which is basically going to be useless. Right, the camera's trash, still trash. Outside of that, they say they slimmed it up a little bit, widened the front screen a little bit, lighten it up. All stuff that if you had both devices and went from one to another, you might not even notice. Right. This is just something. So they got something new to push. The fold, I mean the Flip 4, I think is going to be will continue to be like the top seller, just for the price. Like the trade in stuff is crazy. I'm on their site right now, and if you got a Z Flip 3, I mean it's almost a no brainer to go ahead and grab a Z Flip 4. They give you $900 toward the Z Flip 4 for Z Flip 3. You probably didn't pay 900 for your Z Flip 3, so that's probably more than you paid. Plus, you're getting a storage upgrade to 256 for free, and then you can bundle it with the watch and the new Buds 2 Pros, and things like 350 or 355 or something like that, 360. It's a no brainer if you're looking to upgrade. The fold, on the other hand, you still got to come out of pocket a good little bit for it. But if you're trying to live that fold life, you got to pay to play. That's just how it is, man. I'm
Right.
interested. Oh, go ahead.
No, I'm just agreeing with you, my brother.
Oh
But
yeah,
yeah, I feel like aesthetically is a good looking device. Like I'm
yeah,
gonna give
yeah.
it some flowers. Like I'm not gonna trash it. Aesthetically, The shout out to Goon Squad in the building. Shout out to Tech Vile in the building. I sent out that link. Shout out to
Look,
Cubs 5 in the building. Shout out to Phone Tech at Work in the building. But aesthetically, it's a good looking device. Very good looking device. It's probably one of the most premium pieces of tech that you can hold in your hand. Literally, the fold and the flip. The flip, but both of them have very premium builds. They look aesthetically very, very good.
yeah,
It's very exciting. You know, the capabilities on that device, if that's what you wanted to choose to do with that device, you know, top level multitasking, things of that nature. But
yeah,
now we get to the but. You know what I mean? And I'm just concerned now. We talk about improvements, right? We talk about improvements as far as um just, you know, simple everyday life improvements. We
yeah,
didn't talk about the I heard nothing about battery life. The biggest gripe from last year about these devices. The gripe that a lot of people found these devices unusable because of. Like
yeah, yeah.
what are your thoughts on that?
I mean, battery is subjective. I think overall, the battery life on the flip has been like less than people are used to. Um, and it kind of depends on your lifestyle. Like if you want to go a lot, you out in the streets, you connected to, a mobile network. Your battery going it's gonna be rough. You're gonna be out here sweating. But if you live a more, like cubicle life or kind of sedentary life where you're sitting down a lot, you can sit your phone on a wireless charger all day, and when you leave work in the evening, you leave with 100%. I think you'll be good. Or if you're in the car all day, we can have it plugged in. That might not be that big of a deal. Like I know my wife, rarely does she say anything about the battery life because she work from home. Her phone is
Okay.
always either plugged up on Wi-Fi, on a wireless charge on her desk, or something like that. So I think that's something that, if I know if I'm recommending it, first thing I ask is like, hey, do you have any battery issues with your current phone? What phone you got? Because this phone battery ain't a strong suit. It's not a strong point
Right.
at all.
We got special guests in the building. And we're gonna definitely get those. We got Tech Violet in the building, guys. So woo, I
Yeah,
don't
Hello.
have no, I don't, I ain't been live streaming. I don't have no music or sound effects for you. But
yeah.
That's
what's
right.
going on?
Wow.
Nothing much. I saw the event, and I'm not gonna lie, I kind of fell asleep a couple of times because I was waiting for like there to be like a major difference. I know that we had like a lot of rumors, and the rumors were true that it wasn't that big of an upgrade.
Yeah,
I agree about the battery life being a concern, not just the size of the battery, but how fast it charges because the only fast charge is 25 watt versus other folding phones that can do a lot faster.
yeah,
So that was my concern. I still watch these events and stuff like that because even though I my daily driver is a Pixel, I do like Samsung in my heart, and I just wish that they would do better. But I have
yeah.
to show with my wallet that um, they're not doing it. You
Give me
know,
one
Right.
second. I'll be right back, BD.
All
yeah.
right. Yeah, and that's what my whole thing is the whole usability thing because with so much good technology out here, it's kind of hard for me because you giving up for just for your device to fold. Like let's take the flip. You giving up so many concessions. Like that's a major concern for me. The battery on the flip is 3700 milliamps. The
Hmm.
battery on a Pixel 6a, which people complain about the battery life, is 4400 milliamps, and we talk about 60 hertz. So this is 120 hertz, the a big Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 processor. What you think is going to do to that 3700 milliamps? And
Yeah.
how long is it going to take it to charge it up? Like
Not only that, but it comes at a significantly cheaper price. And I know that
exactly,
you have trade-in values or anything like that, but let's say, for example, me, I don't have anything to trade in.
you just
What
going straight up.
what is going to entice me to want to take out my card and buy it?
I mean, it's just you just magic tricks. Is at this
Put
point is
the
a
pen in
magician's
the
phone.
phone. People, come on, Samsung, put the pen in the phone already. Like, if you want to say that you're truly innovative,
That's gonna
put
be hard to do. They're gonna have to like break the pen in half. Then you got to pull it out one half on one side, one half on the other side. I don't.
yeah, so like it connects. Like it'll be half, and then you just go like that, bloop, and then you'll start using it. I don't care. Put the pen in the phone already. Be innovative. Be about that life, Samsung. You talk about how you're innovative, you design things from the ground up. Then build it from the ground up and put that pen inside already. Please.
Right. It's definitely the floss factor. Let me go over these comments. Let me read some of these comments. Some good comments down here. Goon Squad, Samsung app been nothing but hell, man. Been trying to order a Fold 4 from T-Mobile for an hour now. Wow. So the rollout. It seemed like the rollout is trash on all these phones lately. Like every pre-order is just. I mean, I guess that's just the day of what you should expect at this point. I guess I ordered once they was available. Didn't play around this time. Also, they not playing Z4. Z Fold 4 look good. Yeah, I mean it's definitely a good looking device. You know what I mean? You can have a great looking paperweight. We can all say that gold color for the Fold 4 looks really good. Yes. Kingdom Within. What's good, bro? What's good with you? Wish I had the money for the Z Fold. Okay. Tito, we in the same boat. Okay, so they trying to get their money up for the Z Fold 4. Do you think the standby battery drains going to be fixed with the new chip in the Z Fold 4? They haven't. They didn't speak on it. I can't say that they're gonna fix it. What you think?
No, they didn't even say. They didn't even talk about like, yeah, this is all day battery life. They're just like, we're not even gonna talk about it at all.
Yeah, they like. I mean, it was just like, bro, like y'all really just. I sat there and watched every little bit about the Z Flip, and I was just like, yo, y'all just gonna skip over like the biggest issue, the biggest real issue that this phone has.
You don't
You
think
know?
that's suspicious?
Yeah,
You don't think
yeah.
that's suspicious?
They basically said we're gonna trash y'all again. Okay,
Yeah.
we got MC Locks and Life in the building. We got Pixel 6 Pro in the building. Okay. Got Tech Violence shouting out Mr. That's Mr. Catwoman.
Yep.
That's what's going on with you. Yeah, sir. Pixel 6 Pro is legit. Yeah. When they got that software together, this Pixel 6 Pro I got now. And I like I say, I don't think a lot of people realize how good it is because it was so bad that they got rid of it. It's really good now. Like I'm really my Pixel 6 Pro is like tight now. What up, everyone? Official Keith is in the building. What's going on with you, bro? How long did it take for you to get 1K subs? I don't even remember for real. Honestly, I wasn't even like my YouTube journey is different, guys. Like I didn't even really care about monetization or none of that. I was just doing it just to do it. So I didn't really start monitoring or getting it together. Like maybe like when I got like 2,000-3,000 subs, that's when I was like, oh, okay, let me try to get monetized now. I wasn't even thinking about it for real. I just like doing it.
Yeah. It took me 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Tech Gentleman?
I can't remember, to be honest. I've been at 5K for so long and not moving. Like I don't even remember 1K.
Oh, wow.
How long it took.
Yeah, we got Mark T in the building. What up, Mark T? So yeah, so we supposed to be all excited, man. I'm like I say, I am a YouTuber. I do have a tech channel, so I may be indulging in something. I'm not sure exactly what I'm indulging. I'm honestly looking for the benefit, looking for some benefit out of it. I don't mind a Z Flip. I think that's a very cool form factor. That fold, I'm telling you, I start getting arthritis in my hand at night trying to hold that fold up over my face while I'm laying in the bed looking at content. Then at the same time, I think it broke my nose one time because I dropped it on my face. So
oh wow.
Hey, you don't need to breathe while you flexing like that, man. You good? You don't need no nose.
Shout out to Mr. J Williams. We got Mr. J Will in the building. Oh yeah, we went ahead. We just felt like we had more to say. So me and the tech gentleman, Mr. Eric Kelly, we had to just go ahead and just start something else up new.
Oh yeah.
So tech gentleman, were you able to order your phones yet?
I've been in checkout for like an hour refreshing, trying to get the order to go through. It keep messing up.
I hope they don't sell out.
Yeah, so I done rebuilt my cart like 2 or 3 different times, trying to pick a different color and throw different
Mhm.
stuff in there because the bundle I'm getting is crazy.
Wow.
Like I'm trading the Z Flip 3, they're giving me 900 for it.
Hmm.
So I'm like, this got to happen.
Yeah,
Man, I'm just gonna
that's a
wait.
really
I'm gonna
good
wait
deal.
till it die down. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna go. I might pre-order like when it die down because I think I'm gonna I might get rid of my 12 Pro Max. I really wanted to. I wish the 14 Pro Max was closer because
Mhm.
it was like some moving around. I'm gonna do just the get rid of something old, then get two things new. Like that's the dream right there. You know what I mean? But we
Yeah.
gonna see because iPhone, that thing get real janky when you try and get the newest iPhone. I get
There
so
goes that word
frustrated,
again,
bro.
janky.
I get oh yeah, yeah. that's a,
Shoot.
that's a go-to word. All right.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I don't know, it's gonna be interesting. The flip, I've been saying it for years, it's gonna be a lot of people's first kind of foray into the foldable devices. And it's a solid one, man. Like it's solid. Like, every phone got their, little drawbacks, but as far as, obviously the biggest thing is the screen. To pull the screen out and look at it, and there really be no compromise. Like the crease that'll get small over time. Eventually, they'll fix that. But as far
Mhm.
as the display quality, 120 hertz, AMOLED, bright, beautiful picture. I mean, for that not to be a compromise on a screen that folds in half, that's crazy. Like, even though it's the fourth one, it's still crazy.
Right. So Jay said he got his with no issues at all. Oh, but the site is, he probably jumped on the super quick, maybe
Mhm.
Yeah,
super early because the
yeah, I was behind the ball. I didn't even know the event. I thought the event started at 9 Central, but it was 9 Eastern. So I was hopping on, get ready to watch the event. I got the little
Mhm.
Samsung text. It's like, see more at Samsung. I'm like, oh dang.
bruh, this last night, right? I said this on Twitter last night. So I'm like, all right, so Android still like, you want to go live after the event? I'm like, all right, bet I'll do that, right? So I ain't been getting up early. I be up early, but like
Mm.
my brain don't start working until like 10, 11 o'clock though. So he was like, you want to, live stream? I'm like, okay, cool. But bruh, when he was like, yeah, well, 10 a.m., I was like 10 a.m. and we live streaming after the event. God damn, like what how early is the event?
Yeah,
But
man. They
they
got it
jumped right
going.
in and they jumped out. Cause they know they ain't really did shit for real. I'm just gonna
Yeah,
be honest with y'all. They know
yeah.
they ain't really did too much. I mean, I'm just all these products that I looked at. I mean, even the buds. I'm not
Mhm.
like I don't want to be like this basher. Like I know it's Samsung Day, guys, but I'm just like the quality of the Buzz, my Buzz Pro. I got the Buzz Pro right here. The
Mhm.
Mhm.
quality of these Buzz Pro is not even, nowhere up to par, even compared to like the One More Evos. And
Mhm.
don't even
Oh
try to
wow.
compare them to the Soundcore Liberty 3 Pros. You see what I'm saying? And you talking about 229 off the rip,
Mhm.
Bro,
bruh. I'm
these
sorry. Like I'm not, yeah, like I'm not
these
rocking
killing everything, bro. Like, it's
exactly.
the
Bruh,
features.
I was that guy. I was that guy that was like,
That's the sound peaks.
the,
Soundcore Liberty 3 Pros.
yeah.
Soundcore.
And
Okay.
they
Yeah.
129 right now on sale on Amazon. And they got
Wow.
mad colors just like Samsung, but the other colors, I think only black is 129.99 right now.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But it's just like I was that guy. I wanted the watch to match the earbuds to match the phone, but it's like some of this stuff, some of these like these earbuds and things of that nature, the
Mhm.
quality is way better when you go to a company that only does audio stuff, like audio
Mhm.
devices.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
these like it's nothing pro about these Samsung Galaxy Buds Pro,
Yeah.
the first ones, and these twos, they look, I mean, they say they changed, but they look very similar, and they have this very similar case. The case feels so cheap to me. Like when you ever picked up something and opened it and felt like you could break it easily. That's just how I feel about, like I like premium stuff. I need premium bill all the time, and it's not, it's not there. It just don't seem like they getting the message for real. Like maybe they need to have somebody else make their like audio stuff. Okay,
Well,
so
so the thing is, everybody's competing with the AirPods. That's what they're competing with. So if the AirPods got a cheap case made out of plastic, earbuds made out of plastic, there's no premium nothing with the AirPods. That's what everybody's target is. That's just the way the market works. Like
But
Apple is the
I
benchmark.
can't say that. I can't. I got the AirPod. I mean, I got the Pros right here. I can't.
Yeah,
The
but
it
how
doesn't
much the
feel
pros
as
cost?
solid. The Pros what? Oh, we having issues. Let me. Okay,
Boom,
we
boom,
back.
boom.
Yeah.
I'm live streaming. I'm using my iPhone as the webcam, so I might just have to switch
Okay.
to my regular webcam. But anyway, the Pros are
Mhm.
249, and now you can find them a lot of times for 180 bucks. And you see what I'm saying compared
Yeah.
to this these trash Samsung Pro whatever's. But I'm not even going. I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and talk
So
because I see where I'm going.
well, so here's the thing, right? We talked about it on the last stream. When's the last time you paid full price for a pair of Samsung Buds?
The last time I bought a pair, I did. I paid full price for them just because
Oh yeah.
the toxic brand. I'm a loyal toxic brand guy, so I'm a Samsung fanboy. So I
So
needed those. I wasn't even looking for a discount. It's
oh
no.
yeah.
They don't even need to give me a guy like me a discount.
I paid
That's how
full
I was
price.
thinking.
I feel you on that, man. I think that the biggest difference is like with Apple products, they gonna hold their price. Even if you buy them used, like they're gonna hold their price. So they're just selling at a higher price point. I don't think that Samsung even expects people to pay full price for these. I think that it's an emotional thing, right? When you pre-ordering, they're like, oh yeah, we'll throw the buds and we'll give you 20% off the buds. And you look at the price. Right now, I'm looking at the Buds Pro 2s. Right now, if I buy with the Z Flip 3, you get 20% off. That brings them down to 154,
Mhm.
right? Arguably, they probably not worth 154. But seeing that they down from 229 to 154, you feel like you're getting a deal.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
think that all kind of plays into, a lot of people that's pre-ordering probably gonna throw these into the bundle as well. Samsung give you $100 here, $200 there for reserving. So I think that's probably how a lot of people are getting into those buds, and the price don't even really
Don't
matter
even
like
really
that.
matter. It's just like,
Yeah,
okay, I got a bundle. I give him my old phone and I pay
yeah,
under $500 for a whole bunch of
yeah,
SHIT.
yeah.
Mhm.
You can actually trade in your old buds
Oh,
towards the new
really?
buds. Yeah, they'll give you 75. I did the Buzz Plus. They'll give you 75 for the Buzz Plus. Buzz Plus
Mhm.
been out years ago. You can even trade in a wired headset for $50. Like they'll give
Wow.
you like it don't even matter what it is.
Now let me
So
ask you a question. Because I seen this too. I just wanted to know if anybody peeped this. Now they talking about the screen on the fold, the big screen, the inside screen,
yeah,
Mhm.
where they removed the metal backing and now they have like some type of hardened plastic or some type of every time they use these companies use a new material, they say it is like they use on aircrafts. They act like this material is so groundbreaking and it might be plastic, but
yeah,
Mhm.
they've taken the metal out
mhm,
to make the hinge work differently.
Yeah.
So
mhm,
at this point, we looking at a new kind of like a new build. You know what I mean? Like the screen is composed of something different.
yeah,
Now, when I think of new, I think
mhm,
of potential problems that haven't been seen yet, quality control that haven't been seen yet. What are
yeah,
y'all thoughts?
I think that if they were gonna make the hinge smaller, they could have just left it the same size and put a pen there. You
yeah.
know,
Give
like
you something.
like Transformers. Like you can fit the pen in there. I
Yeah,
think that you can. Then they should have done it that way.
yeah. Give you something for that space it was taking up.
Hmm.
Yeah, I agree with that. Um, I think that they probably got a lot of feedback, like with BG, saying this mug too heavy, man. What y'all gonna do about it? At a
Mm,
certain point, the only way to remove weight is to swap out heavy stuff for light stuff. And
yeah.
so I guess there's like this big slab of metal that's going through the middle of it. That's a lot of weight savings. You can't
Mhm.
take out battery because you got to power all the two screens and what 4 cameras and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Um, I don't know. We'll see how it go.
You think that there is going to be a problem with quality control though, now that it's a plasticky hinge?
I'm just saying it's one of them
Um,
things to look out for.
I
uh,
don't think so because we have Glastic, and that works just fine.
Yeah,
So plastic can be really strong.
yeah, yeah. I mean, if it's only thing is to provide like a solid backing for the screen, it's not gonna be really getting beat up like that, right?
Mhm.
Nobody's really abusing the screen like that because plastic's more durable than glass, and screens
Yeah.
been out of glass for a while. So if glass is fine, I think the plastic will do fine too.
Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to get your point of view on that. And let me hit these comments real quick because people comment. I want to see what they talking about in the comments. So let's say, okay, that's not it. Jay Williams, okay, you got it in a great time. I've been trying to order this watch for 25 minutes. Yeah, everybody
Mhm.
having a hard time.
Yeah, it's rough out
Okay,
here.
so Kingdom Within is giving Jay Will his props. You definitely one of the real ones. That's what's going on. My man Jay been doing it for a long time. Like I said, he's definitely an OG. I ordered when I was watching you three on the stream earlier, no issues. Wow.
Yeah.
You might got special clearance from Samsung might have noticed your IP address, Dre, and they know who it is, and they know that you got to get your devices before everybody else. I mean to
Roll
be
on the
clear,
red carpet.
right? Roll
Yeah.
out that red carpet. Make sure he get, make sure he get his order.
Yeah.
I mean to be clear, Samsung has never had the best earbuds anyway. I have to give that to Sony or Bowers and Wilkins. Yeah, definitely the people that focus on audio equipment. I mean, it just makes sense. I use Pixel Buds more than I use Buds Pro. That's what official Keith says. Everything Google Pixel. Okay, we got Google in the building.
Mhm.
The Google Pixel Pro has been a pleasure to use lately. Oh my goodness, that thing is. This is the what is the phrase? Buttery smooth.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's
Phone
ready to
tech
go.
network. Okay, bundles. Okay, AirPods are not even good though. Not top notch anyway. Yeah, they not AirPods. I rarely use them. I just
Mhm.
always I'm just one of them. Like as much as I like get on here and be like real and be like this is not good or this might not work like this or this might not work like you expected. Like I'm an impulse buy just sucker like for just random
Mhm.
tech shit. Like I might just sit there and just think about it and be like, you know what, let me pull the trigger on this bullshit anyway. Jay Williams, I would have to agree considering the lack of sound. Yeah, the sound quality is not good. Like the active noise cancellation and stuff like that, and transparency mode is very good on there. Uh Everything Google, okay. Pixel 6 Pro has been very good. Yes, it has. JBL is my earbuds of choice. Yeah, I like Soundcore. I stick to Soundcore. I want to get into Sony's. We got spectacular gadgets in the building.
My tech twin.
Let's do this. All right, so I'm more of a over the ear type dude. Yeah, I like headphones myself. I was more surprised that they slimmed down the bezels, but didn't make the inner screen bigger. I think they made the outer screen a little wider though. I
Mhm.
still probably, if I put a case on, can't get to the A, the click, the hit the A on the keyboard. Um,
Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna be harder now because the screen goes further to the side. So
right. So I'm just really like, what about the S Pen? Like, I feel like for real, honestly, weight is good, having it light is good, and having that outside screen a little bit bigger. I don't know if it's gonna make the difference, but do y'all think them being there? I already know, I think I already know the answer. But do y'all think like having that S Pen on deck, built in and free, would have made a big difference?
Yeah.
it's possible.
Honestly, I would have pulled the trigger.
That's
Yeah. I mean, for the fold, I mean that's like the ultimate, setup. Like you got the screen out. If you really want to get busy doing whatever, pull the S Pen out. I mean, you can draw on it. You can. I use mine just to keep my screen clean, or
Yeah.
just to navigate and have something that's not going to dirty up the screen. I'm not wiping it down all the time. Um,
But it would have felt like something new too. It would have
yeah,
been like something different because right now it's just a lateral move
yeah, and
from the
you're
Z Fold 3 to the Z Fold 4.
yeah, and you're definitely the chance of you seeing somebody with a Z Fold 4 and an S Pen is going to be like rare, like super
Mhm.
rare.
Yeah.
So the more you can kind of get that combination out there, people start figuring out different ways to take advantage of it. That just helps with the word of mouth and stuff like that.
Yeah. Even if it would have just cost a little bit more, like that would be fine because you're going to have to end up buying that pen anyways.
Yeah, $50 more, throw that spin in. I
Hmm.
don't think there would have been any complaints because there's no competition in the US.
No.
So It's the only show in town.
Yeah, and I feel like the accessories was trash because like when they made that case that came with the pen, like bro,
Mm.
that was the most trash case ever. Like they should have just did such a way better
Mm.
job. I lost my S Pen honestly, and at the same time
Oh,
I was doing like little cheap workarounds, like you know how you get the little sticker with the like for pens, like you would put on a notebook, like I stick it to the
Oh
case
yeah.
and they had a little
mhm.
yeah, like I'm like, bro, this is come on now, this is $1,700. Come on now, bro. Let me go. We got a
Yeah.
lot of folks in the building. Shout out to Easy Computer Solutions. He's in the building. And
Hey,
okay,
No
so
limits.
what's going on? Hardest working man in show business. What a twin.
yep.
All right.
Twin
It's-
power activate.
right. I got to watch his content because I know he ain't giving no fluffs, no passes.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Uh
You
it
already
has
know
the
it.
same 4400 milliamp battery too. Oh, that's gonna
Yeah.
be you know what that's about to do. I'm not even going we just gonna see. I'm just gonna hear the complaints. I'm
Yeah, it's
going
gonna
if
be
I
rough.
get it, I'm gonna be like, look, I'm not really complaining. We knew what was gonna happen. So
Mhm.
let's not act shocked. Let's these thumbnails with like the like no, bro. Like we knew this was gonna happen, bro. You shouldn't
I'm
be
not
surprised,
shocked,
bro.
just
Yeah,
disappointed.
right. We just like like it
Mhm.
ain't gonna like oh I'm shocked. Nah.
It's like really, do really?
Yeah.
Mhm.
I want to see what the UDC looks like because it was straight trash on the Fold 3.
It's trash on the Fold 4 too. That
Should
tech
have
just ain't there. It just ain't there, man.
Yeah, Tito, they should have increased it.
Yeah.
should have increased to at least 5,000 milliamps. They don't have no space in that thing. What you got to realize is, I mean, you got two basic. The Fold is composed of what two sides that break in half. One side has a screen on each side, and then you got one side that's got screen and battery. Like it ain't no space up in that thing, man. I you know like
Yeah, it's tight.
you got to be realistic. Like you know, like an engineer can only do so much. If you could only choose one phone to use for a whole year, what would it be? Oh, I'm that's 22 Ultra right now, or the Note 22 Ultra. That's the Note been my go-to since you know what I mean, since forever. If I only had to have one phone to be a Note, what about y'all?
Mine used to be the Note. That Pixel though, man. That 6 Pro. Um,
Mhm.
just with me being as deep in the Google ecosystem as I am, and then Samsung going to Android Wear for the watch, I probably have to go with the Pixel between the pictures, build quality, the ecosystem.
I
Pixel.
think I'm gonna end up using the Pixel 7 Pro
Yeah.
I think
when it comes out.
I think I'm gonna love that junk. I think I'm gonna
Mhm.
love that MFA. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The way
I
this
love the ability to, when I get a voice message, that it's transcribed it already for me. I just have to read it. I don't have to.
Yeah.
I don't have to actually listen to it, even though it spells my name wrong.
Yeah, man. That's a strong device, man.
But Samsung is there was a tweet that somebody pointed out that Samsung is going to be coming out with their own call screening with Samsung One UI 5. So we'll see what that's about.
Yo, I want to do that One UI 5 beta so bad, but I'm like, I do not want to trash my phone, bro. Like, I do not want to trash. Like, I gotta wait, but like, cause I just had such a good experience with the, you know, the 13 beta 4 with the Pixel, but this is
Yeah.
not Google and Pixel with this One UI beta stuff. Like, I
Mhm.
still need like I use, you know, like I like my S22 Ultra is my go-to for a lot of like niche stuff, like making thumbnails and stuff like that. So I
Yeah.
just don't want to, you know, I just don't want it all messed up.
Mhm.
But
Yeah. I feel
yeah,
you,
if anybody is in the chat and if y'all want to join or come on in or share y'all thoughts, just let me know and I'll send you a link. But
Mhm.
Jay Will says they can increase. Put this up there. They can increase the battery for sure. They did it on the Z Flip 4. It's smaller. They choose not to do it. I say. I mean, yeah, I think. And what they
Mhm.
said basically in the event was, bruh, we don't care about the battery. Y'all gonna get what y'all get. We folding these screens over here, and that battery life ain't even nothing you need to ask about. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
What
So
they need to do is hit up their Japanese brothers and sisters who are, dedicated to the art of origami and figure it out. They can
So
do it. I believe in them.
so let me ask y'all this: if the battery life stayed the same, but they came out and said, yeah, now these phones support, you know, 65-watt fast charging, so you plug the phone in, it goes 0 to full in 30 minutes. You plug it in for 15 minutes and you get 50%.
Yeah, I think that would have been a good compromise, but they
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
because there's
that,
only 25 watts.
that's ridiculous, man.
Yeah,
That's
they should have went
ridiculous.
faster.
So I got the 45-watt charger, and I got it with like I think the Note 10 Plus or whatever the last Note that supported 45-watt, and my Tab S7 Plus had like a 10,800 milliamp hour battery or something.
Hmm.
I could at 45 watts, I could charge the Tab S7 Plus faster than my Z Flip 3 from 0 to
Wow.
full,
Hmm.
and there's like a noticeable difference.
Yeah.
I'm like, just give 45 watts. I did it before, man. Just put it back in there, and you're splitting the batteries in half already. So just use the parallel charging that OnePlus and all these other companies are using to get these crazy fast charge times. But
Yeah, yeah. I mean, there's already been R&D for that,
mm,
so they can just
yeah,
do R&D for that as well. Just
yeah,
hit up your brothers and sisters over in China and see what it's about.
yeah. Go around the corner, tell
Mhm.
them, hey, I need a couple million of those.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah,
They definitely can do that. Honestly. Okay, so let me see. Can't go wrong. Uh, I'm all out. I'm out of sorts. My laptop was just. I forgot that I didn't have my laptop plugged in, so and it was
Oh.
already kind of dead. So I was like,
oh
oh
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Let me get this thing plugged in before we just shut down out of nowhere. Okay,
Mhm.
can't
Oh
go
yeah.
wrong with any of those. Um, that's right. Okay. Easy says they can increase the battery life. They just don't want to. Yeah, that's how we all feel.
Yeah.
Big Mosley, shout out to Big Mosley in the building. The Android 13, you one UI beta is clean and works great, but it did break some apps that aren't updated to Android 13, like a
Yeah.
DJI app. Um, I'm getting ready. Okay, Wild Wednesdays. I'm gonna come through easy. Battery life on the Fold 3 is borderline trash. Facts. That is
Mhm.
definitely a fact. Still doesn't matter to me.
Yeah.
They can still increase it. Like okay, like me just said, they need to look over Xiaomi. Right, exactly. Just like Kevin said, they need to go with they need to see what these other manufacturers over in other countries are doing because they definitely doing something right. Um, they now as far as that, I'm not sure. I've never really had an international phone. I'm not sure about the interfaces and things of that nature. But with the hardware and the technology, they getting some things accomplished that's not getting accomplished in the United States. But okay, let me see. I would like to join. Hit me up on Twitter, everything Google Pixel. Hit my inbox on Twitter, and that's BG underscore Tech Life. And I send you a link out.
Yeah, man. It's wild, really. Um, I think it's a money thing. They don't want to pay the money. I mean, they're selling already without trying extra hard on the battery front. So they're gonna keep doing that.
They kind of saying what people will settle for. Like, I
Yeah.
feel like they feel like, okay, this is just good enough. Like, it's one of those things, like, even when it comes to YouTube, right? It's it is it's like common for people to say, okay, either we focus on quality and things of that nature because we're into those things. We're into audio and video. But the average person is like either it's good enough or it isn't good enough. Like they ain't gonna notice the difference between 1080 and 4K. If you got clean 1080, that's basically 4K to them. If you have decent audio, that's like having a Shure microphone to them. It doesn't really, the little things they won't really nitpick like us. So they feel like just the act of being a magician and being able to open and close a phone and have that floss factor is what the average consumer is buying the device for. To be like,
Yeah.
look at this. Look at
Yeah.
this.
Mhm.
You ain't never seen this.
Yeah, and you're right, man, because ain't no competition. They the only show in town. You want a phone that folds in the US, it's a Samsung device. Business wise, that's it's kind of smart. I mean, you don't have nobody pressing you like that to really make no huge leaps and bounds in innovation. Just ride it out till somebody else decide they want to play. And I guarantee you, a lot of the stuff you complaining about, they probably already got that stuff worked out. They just holding it to release it when things get hotter. It's kind of spoon feed us something like the little bit bigger screen on the front. They probably could have did that last year. Nothing major has changed in the tech world to where all of a sudden they can give you 3 more millimeters on the front screen. No, they could have did that last year. They just got to say something to where they could say, yeah, we made some changes.
They should have just sat this one out this year.
Oh no,
They really should have.
Hey, Samsung, they gonna play because
They ain't missing out on them billies.
they gonna throw something raggedy out there. Look at the S22 Ultra. Tell me they ain't a Note 20 Plus with a new camera array. Same body, same build, all of that. They changed the name, upgrade the camera and the internals, threw the same design back out there.
Yeah.
They
Basically.
Yo, let's talk about first of all before we move on because I want to talk about the price. I want to speak on J. Will just made a good comment, but before we do that, let me read this comment. And matter of fact, let me ask. Okay, so Tech Violent next. What is your projected? What do you think going to be your everyday loadout as far as cellular devices before 2023? Let's say before the next S device come out, after everything that came out next year, what you think you're going to be carrying?
The Pixel 7 Pro.
Just one phone, straight up Pixel 7 Pro.
Yeah.
That sound like a plan, bro. Like I feel like that's going to be I feel everybody, when people talk about the rollout of the Pixel 6 Pro, I cringe. You know what I mean? Because it was really bad. But all of this, I feel like the Pixel 6 Pro, because it was the new design language. I think it was Google's first time really being serious about making this phone, ever since they took it over. And I feel like this was all practice this year. The Android 12, the 10s are all of that. And I feel like they done updated it and fixed it to the point where it's working really, really well. So the point with the Android 13 beta, I mean, this software is not changing on this new device. They only coming out with the official Android 13. And the beta is so good because they really just cleaning it up. They're not adding, it haven't been any feature drops or things of that nature. Everything is like maintenance. Like it seemed like it's just getting ready to roll out with this Pixel 7 line. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I feel like they kind of like as far as what I heard about the screen being just less a power draw, it seemed like they may be just like focusing on small things like thermals and battery life to me. So I think it's gonna roll out. Like I don't think it's gonna be nothing like we had last year.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you think about like they literally designed a whole new phone, like from the ground up. That costs a lot of money to do the R&D, the testing, and all that stuff. So right now they're in the recovery phase. They're trying to make their money back. So I think that it's going to be real small changes kind of for the next couple of years. I say probably the first 3 years there won't be a major redesign. I'm on their front.
Do you guys remember when Google bought out HTC?
Yep.
And then there was basically 2 different types of phones, one with a really big notch and one without one.
Yep.
And basically the one without the notch won. And then they liquidated all the HTC. And obviously they kept some people on there. I think that the new design came from the HTC people. Because if you think about it, wasn't there like a HTC that kind of looks similar to that?
It kind of could like a Ultra Desire type phone a little bit. If you squinch.
Yeah.
Yo.
But, it's possible, man.
It's definitely possible. So what y'all think about these prices, right? With this fold being the fourth fold, the fourth generation of the fold and the flip. Now the flip, I don't really think the price is an issue. It's really just like a nice upper mid tier phone, but it do a special trick. So understandable that it's $1,000 phone, but with them, normally with technology, You know, once like 4K TVs was mandatory, like thousands of dollars at first. Why haven't the price came down on this Pixel at all? I mean, not the Pixel, but the Fold 4 at all.
Hmm.
Ain't no competition.
Yeah, I
Why would
mean,
I
it's
lower the
a
price?
lateral move. The price should have went down.
Yeah, I mean I think at this point they're just doing enough to say that they did something. That's
Unfortunately.
ultimately what it is. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So okay, we got one last comment, and we probably gonna get up out of here, guys, because I don't wanna leave out on I wanna leave out with the good conversation going. So we probably gonna go ahead and wrap it up in a couple minutes.
Hmm.
Jay Will says this is why the US market blocks the real hardware kings like Xiaomi and Huawei and
Hmm.
others because they get to push this things to the ground with no competition at all. I mean, yeah, I could see this actually being a capitalist, move with some of the things that happen when the government, we talk about government overreach and things of that
Hmm.
nature. You see what I'm saying? Getting
Yeah.
into because it's a $1 billion industry. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah. Well, they got to protect. Just being straight up, they got to protect Apple, right?
Yeah.
The only manufacturer before Google came out that they had a hand in was Apple.
Wow.
So if they would have let the Huawei and the Xiaomi's in, ain't no way Apple would have been able to withstand that. Their business model don't support that.
Wow.
So for them to keep out the companies that's actually innovating in hardware, like you got to protect the one they in bed with for the most part. Not to sound like a conspiracy theorist, nothing like that.
Yeah,
But
you
you don't
definitely
want
just got
all
my
your
phone tapped.
but you don't want
Sorry.
everybody in your country using phones that you have no insight into. Samsung will sell that data, so that's why they getting to play ball. But yeah,
Yeah.
like what? Yeah, Huawei, Xiaomi, Oppo, all of them. Like they if they would have came over here, how do you justify a $1,300 iPhone that's been the same forever when you got like
Hmm.
Huawei and Xiaomi and all these people come up with phones? One got leather on the back, they got all these different colors, these different shapes.
They
I
charge in
mean,
10 minutes.
yeah,
Hmm.
it's
Yes.
they actually trying versus
Yeah.
little iterative upgrades, and they got to put on the whole show. They got to spend all these millions of dollars on the presentation to make you feel like you getting something different. And you sit down at a table with people with iPhones. Once the phone's in the case, they have no idea what phone they got. I can't remember. I don't know. Pro, regular, 13, 12. I don't know. It's the iPhone. I got the new one. It's got the two cameras
Shoot.
on the back.
Yeah.
It's a status symbol. Yeah, I got the
Yeah,
blue one. I got the
yeah,
purple one now. I got the evergreen one.
yeah.
I'm a
What's the thing
baller.
now? You only got two cameras on the back, or you a peasant? You got the three.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you don't got the pro. Oh, what you a
yeah,
kid? What you
yeah.
13 years old? You ain't got the pro.
Telling you, man. Yeah, man. But that's
People really
my.
be thinking like that.
That's how they that's how they call you out, man. You pull out an iPhone with two cameras on the back, you broke. You got the poor boy phone. Gotta have the three cameras on the back. That mean you balling.
Yeah. Most definitely. So anything else y'all want to share? Or anything else y'all want to get into? Because I'm kind of, I just freestyle this thing.
Oh yeah. Hey, I'm still
Uh,
trying to check out, man.
all right. Well, let the people know where they can find y'all. Let's start off with Tech Viola. But let them know where they can find you at Miss Tech Viola. If you're not already subscribed, even though this is already a celebrity in the tech world.
Me, celebrity. No, that's sweet. I'm Tech Valor everywhere. So if you have social media, I'm there. My name is Tech Valor.
All right, my name is Eric Kelly, aka the Tech Gentleman. I'm the Tech Gentleman on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, the underscore Tech Gent on Twitter, and of course on YouTube, the Tech Gentleman as well.
All right. Okay, and I'm BG Tech Life. This is my channel. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed. I'm on Twitter and Instagram, BG underscore Tech Life. And maybe, this was really fun. Maybe we'll definitely uh start streaming more again, guys. With me and my folks, man. So yeah, I appreciate everybody that came through. Eric, I appreciate you coming through. Miss Catwoman, I appreciate you coming through for real. And it was a good conversation. And everybody in the chat, shout out to everybody that came through and checked us out, man. But we're gonna go ahead and get up out of here. Peace.
Peace.
Bye.